Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, so I'm going to dive right in with the Divine Masculine check-in for the day, and then I'm going to pull some cards at the end to see emotional, mental, and physical, where each of the masculine and feminine are at with any concerns. I think is how it's going, and then a mediation energy coming in from the divine to show how that can harmonize, what the next step is to unify the concerns is what I'm getting. I have no idea what will result from any of that, but here we go with the masculine check-in. So thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming in for the beautiful twins that join me here. What is it that we can see regarding how the masculines are thinking of the connection, feeling for their feminine on the heart space? What actions are being taken at this time? What are they wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken that will bring alignment further in for union? What is the biggest challenge at this time? What is the spirit guided solution for that, and where is the energy going? Okay, so what are the masculines thinking about the connection today? Oh gosh, they don't know what to think. So learn from the past. Elephants never forget. So there's something that's perplexing the masculines about this connection from the past. So they might be thinking about things, they might be looking at things in a new way. The past is coming up. There's some time warp, loop, cycle that they're observing, and they're not sure what to make of it. But it's kind of like, oh, I wonder what that's about. So that's pretty interesting. So that'll resonate differently for each twin and degree of communication that you're in and all of that. But it looks like the masculines you're really trying to figure something out here, masculines. Okay, why not? Let's pull a support card. So for the masculines wondering about this past cycle, what can we bring in as an energy here? Oh wow, that's so many cards. Okay, we'll take them. Standstill, simplicity, release, and patience. Oh, those are all very yin cards, aren't they? So I'm getting the slow moving cycles of this, the subtle cycles for twins that have known each other for years and years. This is ancient history stuff coming back. Like, this is the slow cosmic om, like the very primordial layers of this. This can be past life energy even that I'm feeling here, but it's starting to align the masculines with the eternal aspects, with the cyclical nature of the connection. We've got the sun here, we've got the seasons, and that it's not as basic as the masculines have been thinking it is on the surface. Yeah, masculine, there is so much more depth to this. There are so many more interconnectedness angles that you can look at. So something from the past has really reminded the masculines that there is so much more than they've taken the time to see. I'm getting the Transformers, more than meets the eye kind of energy here. So there is a pause right now, masculines. So if there is something going on in your connection where you're not in communication at this time, this is what the divine wants you to look at, is the profound nature of the cycles that are inherent in this connection. Okay, what are the masculines feeling on the heart space for the feminine? This is a mother healing card. It is that the feminines are not in their life. There is not the nurturing that needs to be there. Something about children, about generations here. This is my one Queen of Pentacles that has the baby in the card, and trust in the magic. So something might be coming up for the children regarding, or sorry, for the masculines regarding themselves as children with their own mother. This can be coming up regarding the masculine's children But there's something about the magic, the beauty, the mystery that the masculines are able to see right now. Let's pull a clarifier. So masculines, what is this that you're seeing? That there can be more love in your life. There's another layer of the onion that I'm really feeling, that childlike wonder. That land of make-believe, you know, the bedtime stories and fairy tales. It's something like the bedtime stories are missing, or they were missing as a child, like that just truly, that permission to be and do anything, and to be oneself, and to slay the dragons and conquer new lands and be that knight in shining armor. There's something here that the masculines are realizing, that they've had a lot of burden to achieve and to be. I think there's a deep call to embody this kind of softness and just chill out. That's what I'm getting. Like the masculines understand that they have been too rigid. Wow. And that they have been holding back this connection because they haven't been trusting the magic of it, feminines. I'm glad I stuck with that. But let's see, what is the advice, masculines, here from Spirit, from the Holy Spirit, from the Divine, about this lack of nurturing? Oh, you're opening up. You're opening your heart, masculines. This is really a deep, central core. Childlike, you know, back before you turned 7, when you still believed in the open wonder of life. I'm gonna cry. You're coming back home into that like a child energy. So yeah, whether you didn't have this as a child or you did and you miss it, masculine, you're really returning to innocence. I'm gonna say welcome home again. Because that is the place where it's safe to embrace and receive the magic of your connection with your feminine. I'm just hearing that the feminine represents to the masculine so much love and nurturing that it's almost too intense to embrace until they believe that they're worthy of it by being open to it and remembering that they deserve that. Oh wow, what a profound. Much love, masculines. Okay. What are the masculines wishing for this connection? Aw. Wow. This is the card of mourning lost love. I'm really feeling like the masculines are mourning that side of themselves that gave up the wonder. That doorway where they had to put the mask on to cover their pain. They're wishing to, this is the fake it till you make it energy. They're wishing to reclaim lost time, to recoup the wonder years, to come back into the naive energy, the ignorance is bliss. Masculines, you're really, this is a wrestling with frustration at the realization of how much of themselves they lost. But masculines, that is because you're coming back into it. This is a really interesting energy. So masculines, you're really seeing where you put on the mask and gave away your power and tried to act brave and have it all figured out and make it look like you were okay. Survivor mode. You're really wishing to allow yourself the safety to crumble. Oh. What is the divine guidance here? And masculines are really wanting to be able to just show you, feminine, the real them, and take down the mask and be vulnerable and transparent and safe with you. Illumination. So masculine, now that you've seen this, now that this is illuminated to you, give yourself that safety, that permission to be that soft, vulnerable, transparent. You don't have to have it all figured out. Your feminine is the one that will hold you in that space and allow you to be that if you need. Like, this is all being illuminated. You can be yourself in this connection, masculine. Wow. So what action is being taken? Temperance, healing, give with gratitude and grace. Wow. So masculines are coming from this new, transparent and vulnerable and raw energy, and there's been a lot of manic swings in all of this lately, a very catalytic, like bowling through the dimensions of perceiving vulnerability and freedom, and it's doing a lot right now. And right now the masculines seem to be coming down off of a high, and really the gravity, the reality, the safety, the groundedness of where they're at is hitting home. And the simplicity that compassion and love is where it's at. Sweetness, kindness is all that matters. Humility. Yeah, it's not about all the flashy stuff, is it? It's about the generosity and kindness. So masculines are really seeing how fulfilling it is just to offer from that place. Love it. Okay, what is the Spirit, Holy Spirit guidance for this, for beautiful masculines in this energy? What can we see? Focus. Yeah, focus on that. Hold that resonance, masculines. The divine is saying, sit in that place of holy fire where things are just what they are, and there's no need to pretend. There's no need to survive. Compassion, masculines, this is compassion. Wow. Humility. Focus on that. Shout out to snow leopards. They are so rad. I don't know. This reminds me of the Himalayas and the mountains, the insurmountable treks that we take. It's no biggie for a snow leopard. They're just all majestic. It just is what it is. Oh, wow, I'm just going off on how snow leopards could be made out to be yetis. They're not. They're just snow leopards. I don't know what relevance that had. The card... It's all strange. Masculines, you're seeing everything with brand new eyes. I'm seeing through your eyes. It's like everything is abstract right now, because it's like, is that a mountain? Is that a snow leopard? What's a snow leopard? They just are. You know, snow leopards just are. Can we just honor that for a moment? Snow leopards. Ibex. Okay, what is the big challenge for the masculines? Strength, humility, time for beginner's mind, putting down the ego. This is so, I love these readings. Like, I seriously love how they unfold. So the challenge right now is the peace that passes understanding. You don't need to know anything right now, masculines. You don't need to know anything. Your challenge is dropping ego, dropping that darn mask that you put there for survival, the mask that is not who you really are. Understanding your feminine is so dialed in. Your feminine already knows you for exactly that glorious, transparent being that you are. She sees you. They see you through it all. And so part of your challenge is to come into that same reverence of the moment. That's the secret to meeting your feminine in union, masculine. There is no striving, there's no work, there's no showboating, there's nothing like that. You don't need to do that. Your feminine is home. Wow, my candle is melting and running all over my table. One sec. Okay. What is the spirit lens? We can look at that. Dropping the ego, dropping the mask energy with. What can we see? Beautiful masculines. Enlightenment. Yeah, this is enlightenment. You are so loved, masculines, just how you are, where you are, who you are, what you are. You were created by the divine. The odds of that are staggering, and here you are in existence, intended and so loved. That is the enlightenment here. It's not rocket science. It is what it is. Some other cards came out. Stillness. Be in that stillness. Be in that cosmic. Look at all of these very yin cards. I think we've had all of the nudges, masculine, to just be. Just be in that. So enlightenment. Look at this. The potential. The becoming of the potential. The stillness. And relaxation. So you need to rest, you need to integrate, you need to slow down, you need to just be, because this is where all true potential can come in for you, masculines. This point of humility where all of the lessons of the first part of your life have converged and equipped you to finally just accept yourself in this open wonder at the whole thing, the whole nature of reality. Okay, what is the spirit-guided solution for this dropping the mask? Know your worth. And the Two of Cups. This is true love connection. When you know your worth and you embody unconditional love, you can actually exchange that with your feminine masculine. So the spirit guidance here is that this is what it feels like to be coming into your profound knowledge of worth. And now that is the prerequisite to truly meet this divine creature that is your divine feminine in mutual self-realization. Wow. Do you see that? What is the spirit guidance? Power. That is the authentic seat of power. That is the electric. Power. That knowledge, when two humble, self-realized, incredible, worthy, enlightened beings come together, it's so loud, it's deafening, like a lightning strike, and it's heard across the universe. Ooh. Where's the connection going? Oh, truth transcends illusion. The lust is gone. This is deepening. It's deepening, everybody. It's no longer an earthly paradigm. We're going out of the realm of illusion and into the truth of this connection. It's really sinking in, really taking grounding, transcending. Truth transcends illusion. This is the Garden of Eden card. This is the temptation. This is the card that often comes up for third-party situation, temptation, one-night stands, hot and cold ghosting, flimsy energy, weak energy. In the reverse, we have returned from the pursuit of the knowledge of good and evil, the discernment of frequencies. The illusion has been transcended to be a temptation no more. That is a profound message. That is incredible. Okay, as promised, let's do what are the twins concerned about at this time. That message was incredible. So let's see where we can go from there. So let's shuffle the feminine deck. What is it that we need to see emotionally, mentally, and physically for the feminine? What are the feminine's biggest points of consideration at this time? Emotionally, mentally, and physically. Okay, and there's those. I'm going to set them aside and shuffle the masculine cards. So what is it that the masculines, I'm hearing, are focused on, are preoccupied on regarding union, regarding their life, regarding whatever on the physical, the mental, or the emotional, mental, and physical, sorry. What is it that we can see for the beautiful masculines? What are the concerns? Okay, bottom of the deck, ending the existential crisis, the conflict, and for the feminines, we've got that Four of Wands in the reverse, wondering about union. So I'm going to set those energies up here. So it's in direct proportion. It's kind of interesting with those two cards in the reverse. I'm going to hold them up again. They do directly correlate with each other, like letting go of the overthinking, and that brings in union. But this is a testament of healing. This is the existential crisis. Like, it can be the dark night of the soul, the final stages of the rock bottom before the one truth that sets you free once and for all is apparent, which, you know, the truth is love. It's the only eternal. Truth is always love, and love is the prerequisite for union. So we're getting really close, and it looks like the masculines are needing to let go of the final 3D assessments of reality. Okay, so emotionally, what is the masculine concern? Moving this forward. This is a beautiful, full-on energetic motion because it's the 5D. We've got 5 horses here. And so there's definitely more than meets the eye, and a full-on, perfected, 100% knowing. You know, when this rock bottom is overcome, there is a full soul confidence of motion forward. There's no more holding back. All the energetic layers are cleared. The karma is cleared. The blocks are cleared here. So emotionally, the masculines are really focusing on clearing any last energetic issues so that there can be full motion forward. And the feminines, this is the telepathic communication. So feminines' concerns are all based on the energetics of it at all. So what I'm seeing here, feminines, is you're so connected with your masculine because this is telepathic communication. It's picking up on intent and process, that you've been accidentally still personalizing some of the heavier energies. As your masculine clears these blocks, you've been taking some of them personally in a way for some feminines. The arrows here are pointing out of the connection, but it's coming from the direction of the masculine. So feminines, continue to be sovereign so that nothing that you are perceiving rocks your world in a negative way, because your masculine is clearing a lot of blocks right now. And if you're not a spiritual master, you are going to be affected a little bit by what's going on for your masculine. So if you've been having mood swings, or having exhaustion, or having headaches, or indigestion, or health issues, or anything like that, a lot of it is coming from your masculine clearing these last incongruent belief structures that actually aren't truths, like that transcending illusion thing we saw. So let's see what the divine would want us to know about how to reconcile, or how to best navigate this last thing. Yeah, giving the benefit of the doubt, sight unseen right now, is the advice emotionally. So choosing love over fear without fail at this time. Anything that makes you feel bad to think it, feminines, rewrite it. Anything that makes you feel bad to think it, any emotional response that is negative, it's a lie, it's illusion. Take that thought captive and transmute it to something that feels better, because that's the truth. That's your yes, that's the truth that sets you free. Anything that's lower vibrational is a lie. Choose love over fear without fail right now, even though you may not be in communication and you're in your own process right now, this very personal mental strategy to understand all that is at this time. Love over fear, love over fear. You know you're choosing love when you feel good about what you are thinking. If you don't feel good about what you're thinking, it's a lie. Don't do that. What are the masculines thinking? Having said that, what are they thinking right now? Oh, reason. They are mastering their mind. Masculines, you are choosing your thoughts wisely. You are incredibly masterful. You are coming into that divine masculine king of all kings energy. That is your soul conscious focus right now. Crazy. Chariot and then the Emperor. Wow. And the world, feminines, look at that. The world in reverse, just like that Eight of Wands, the division of discernment of energy and where certain energies are originating. You know, feminines, you merge, you desire to merge so completely with your masculine that this exploration of where that fine line between you lays, because it's hard to differentiate between yourself and your masculine, but that is the process that you're sorting right now. And that is also this ability to analytically not compartmentalize but sort, rationalize, differentiate. That is a very masculine linear organizational skill. And feminines, that's what I see you are being able to master at this time. And as your masculine is really coming into divine clarity on the conscious mind, that is assisting your ability to anchor that exact attribute within your conscious mind. You're so close to also being there as well. But this is one of the things that the masculine polarity leads in. Just like the divine feminine leads with the high priestess, the masculine leads with this ability to reason and protect and structure reality. So feminines, that process is anchoring for both of you. So if it feels unfinished or you don't know how to do it, I'm hearing it's about divine time. You let your masculine do that aspect for once. Whoa! You know, this is really cool, seeing how the shared energy is equalized by the twins. This is truly a union glimpse in union, separation being an illusion, because this happens whether you're in physical, romantic connection, commitment or not. This has happened all of your life, being incarnated as twins. This has happened along the way. You've already been in this kind of tandem co-creation, and yeah, it's coming into more of an ability for the twins to actually cross-reference the real world experiences each are having. Before you meet your twin, you have a sense that something more is going on. You have a feeling there's something out there that you're bouncing off of. And now as unions are anchoring more and more into the physical, into the permanent, into the eternal, there are more and more opportunities to see the mirroring in real time, to collaborate and to witness. Wow, it's so trippy. What is the divine guidance for the conscious mind with the Emperor and the world? Ooh, reunion just about wanted to come out, and I'm seeing the twin flame union card here too, but let's see what actually ends up coming out. Okay, we're getting a 10 of Wands, the Emperor in the reverse, and the 5 of Cups. We just got that in this reading. So this is the ending of the burden. This is taking that new passionate beginning, the fiercely soul-led humility that allows the masculine to just go forth in their life with profound humility and embodiment. So the difference between accurate thoughts and inaccurate thoughts, masculine, are whether, again, this message of the emotions and whether or not an emotion makes you feel like something is lost or if something is celebrated. You know, when this is the card of grieving, of mourning. And so we can have absolutely gut-wrenching letting go of those who have crossed over, for instance, or we can have a wake and celebration of life. There are two vastly different energies in which to look at anything that we need to release and grieve and move on from. So masculines, like the jury is out kind of energy here, and for feminines, this is also you going through that completion of letting go of the old version of your masculine so that you can meet your masculine in this new ascended divine template, because anything that you thought that you were connecting with in the past was the potential that your masculine is now stepping into. So shed off all of the attachments to anything that hasn't worked out in the past with your masculine. Release those old holographic versions of your masculine and finalize that clinging. Your masculine wasn't in their highest potential yet, so release them to rise so that you can enjoy the love that is worth waiting for, rather than those lower templates that were good enough by world standards, but were not divine yet. Wow, transcending the world. Feminine, allow your masculine to rise. Oh, okay. What do you think of that energy? My gosh, we really are getting into it. Okay, and physically, what are the masculines focused on? Divine feminine, higher self. We have the Chariot, the Emperor, the High Priestess here. And for the feminines, the Emperor in the reverse, in the physical. The Emperor 3 times. All eyes on you, masculine. Hubba hubba. The masculines are getting all the attention right now. So masculines are embodying their knowing, the be still and know. This is that epicenter of calm, that just in the center of the toroidal hum. Masculines, you are just an open channel right now in humility, grace, mercy. This is your new kung fu, isn't it? Like just being present and observing. You've come into enlightenment. Masculines, oh masculines, and feminines, here you are. You're seeing this becoming, you're feeling this becoming, you're anchoring this on your consciousness. On every level, feminines, you're feeling this Emperor coming into crystallization. So good, feminines. You're feeling the becoming, you're seeing the signs. For many, you are knowing. This is a really intense, energetic knowing right now, and it might be sight unseen. There is a sense of non-action, but there is that storm, like not the storm brewing, but that electrical charge that does precede that power. Remember that card of true authentic power? That, whoa, that is this energy of the coalescence of that coming in. What is the union space energy here? In the physical, the truth is about to be revealed. It's coming. I'm just being shown that this Emperor has the same sword there. See? So feminines, wait for it. Wait for it. The masculines are gathering the knowing. They're seeing things right now in new ways that they have never seen before. They've never recognized. They've never integrated their High Priestess, Divine Feminine aspect enough to see exactly what you are, who you are, what you offer. Neither have they seen what they are, who they are, what they offer like this. This is uncharted territory. The world hasn't seen this. This is incredible. Okay, let's do an energetic. Oh, why? Yeah, let's do an energy. I was almost going to do Hermit Tarot message. Okay, let's do it. These scare me. Every time they scare me. What would you like to say, masculines, to your feminine? Oh, wow. Let me hold you and wait. Yeah, it's that wait for it. It's the becoming. Wow. Woo! 7-7. The divine day of rest. We saw that yesterday. This is the final day of rest. The completion, the integration, the appreciation of this. That is the prerequisite. Prerequisite is the deep and profound appreciation of just exactly what the heck this thing is. Just hearing homecoming. Whoa. Okay, what would the feminines like to say to their masculine? I want to start a family with you so they can feel this fullness coming in, like the homecoming. Family is home. And think before you act. You are wrong. I'm a very jealous person. Oh, these are freak out energies, feminines. Okay, what I'm really getting from this is feminines, you're having a spaz attack because you feel something building and you've never felt it before and you can't put your finger on it, and you are really letting go of all the lower vibrational things because you feel this homecoming coming in, and it is doing all the control paradigms, all of that overly masculine, disintegrated stuff that the feminine used to go into in an old energy of disintegration. All of that is finalizing. So again, feminines, anything that doesn't feel good to you, it's illusion right now. Take your thoughts captive and get that out of there. It has no place in this union. Get it out. Purge it. You want this? Do this. Whoa. In a way, though, that's complete transparency. Those are the deepest shadowy things that the feminines are admitting have been there in the past, maybe even just in other dynamics that the feminines never want to bring into this connection. So you are wrong. Not believing in the authenticity, the validity, that challenging, insecure, questioning stuff. Think before you act. These are all control paradigms, and the jealousy, like control, 3D dynamics. Yeah, I don't want to focus on that. Let it go. Okay, so energetics for the masculines. One card for the masculines. Frequency card for the masculines. What can we see here? Chamber of regeneration, creation, multiplication, and growth. Yeah, exponential. This is the readying to go towards restoration of the garden, and that is the frequency of that returning to the innocence, returning to the second chances, returning heaven on earth, returning from the prodigal journey. This is the coming back in so that things can really start. And feminines, what is it that we can get? Chamber of illumination, perspective, ideals, and belief. It's never been more important to take an analytical, masculine, true, wise approach to your thoughts and systematically uproot every last one that is illusion. Feminines, change your perspective. That's such a masculine attribute, and this growth is such a Mama Gaia. Happy Earth Day, everybody. This is the divine feminine regeneration and growth in the masculine energy here, and feminine, you are really here with this analytical masculine mind, that emperor energy. So wow, both are very much experiencing the aspects of the divine counterpart, and I'm hearing inviting each home. Wow, everybody, many blessings. Bye for now.